Hello, Valtopia. Hey, honey, it's Val. It's Val. Let me know if you can hear me. Say hello if you're watching the playback, or if you're watching me live. Say what up, Val? How you doing? This is kind of fun, isn't it? It's just a filter. It's a filter. Hello, everybody. How are you? Say good morning. Do you hear my birds singing to me this morning? So listen, I want you to watch this today, especially if you are really expanding into your business and you are bringing your creative energy into your business. Hey, baby, Haley. Hi, honey. Look at this. It's a filter. Don't worry, I didn't get my lips done. I really want to talk to you today because I'm sensing that there's some leaders who've done some deep work and think that they're done. And I'm here to help you identify today and every day where you can unlock. It's subtle. It's so subtle. And it actually is the subtleties. It is the subtleties that let you discover your greatest power. And so many of us are trained not to notice the subtleties, and we're missing out. And this is like thousands of dollars, millions of people that you want to reach, and fulfillment for you. So stay tuned. Let me share this around, and let me know how you're doing, okay? Let me share this to the places, all the places. Join us in my free group, Valtopia, if you can, as you're called. And I have some laptop maintenance to do on my laptop. It's very slow. Very slow, honey. All right, starting a watch party in there. And then I'm going to be putting it to my page. And I really want you to stay tuned to this. You're a busy boss, babe. You have a huge following. You have a big business. You teach other people probably what I'm teaching you, and you're not knowing that there's still several deep layers of tightness within you that needs unlocking, that wants unlocking, that the next level that you're actually looking to find about yourself is in this unlocking. This is an investment and in your foundation moving forward. This is going to change the strategies that come from you. This is going to change the type of connections that you can make moving forward. This is going to change the kind of results that you have. And it's subtle awareness of your own body. All right? So did I successfully share this to my page yet? Come on now. Say hello. I've got my cards. We're going to do a collective reading. In this energy, all the planets have been going retrograde this week. And what this retrogrades are allowing you in your life and in your business is to feel parts of yourself that you may have numbed out or denied or ignored. And that is a blessing. If you don't recognize the blessing of it, you may miss this opportunity to delve deep inside of you and unearth very hidden patterns, ways of being, energy, and just really some very deep and powerful information about yourself that could unlock mysteries, what feel like mysteries about yourself, that could unlock, why didn't that work out? Or why didn't I be able to book that deep level offer that felt so aligned and divinely delivered? Why? This is the kind of thing that you can unlock in this cosmic transit and with a guide like me, where you feel things that you have automatically been disconnected or bypassed from these feelings or this part of yourself for so long that you can't access it without either this cosmic transit or this kind of deep work. Just asking yourself or just tuning in isn't giving you the access. And so how do you get to that deeper level access? How do you feel what's tight and locked within yourself? How does this happen? So I want to describe how it happens with my clients so that you can understand how this can not only make you feel so much better, but connect into the type of work that's calling you, that your clients are calling you, and let you connect to the type of people you want to connect to. How does this work? So with my clients, the very first thing that happens after we've decided to work together is that frequencies are run. Now, I'm going to be talking more and more about frequencies on my live stream, and I've always been interested in frequencies, energy, light, color, sound, and energy. And frequencies is the energy, is the vibration running. And we are affected by frequencies. You guys know this, you guys that are watching me. So the deeper level, I found out today, I did my human design. I don't know if you guys are into human design, but I had done it a few years ago. For some reason, I thought it was a manifesting generator. I thought I was a manifester, but I'm a generator. I'm a pure generator. And all of my centers are defined, but I'm a pure channel. Somebody told me today, oh my God, you're just like a walking pure channel. Everything streaming through you. And so I have a gift to feel and know within you where you're locked, where there's a tightness, where you have forgotten to feel or understand and be in tune with parts of yourself that can help you make choices more quickly, more deeply, and more effectively. When you're blocked off to parts of yourself because of past trauma, or simply because you don't know, or because of cultural conditioning, because of programming, when you're blocked off parts of yourself, it's like a limb that you're not using. And so you could try all the strategy in the world, you could do all types of different approaches to accessing what you're wanting and knowing you're wanting. And because this limb or part of yourself is dead or unattuned, it feels like you don't have access, but you do. You just need to regain feeling and expression in that part of yourself, just like you would an arm or a leg. Well, this part of yourself that's been deadened or tightened or constricted needs blood flow and access again. And we can do this virtually, over the phone, over video, directly one-to-one, or through my self-guided study. And everyone that does this work with me, whether they're really highly sensitive or not, says, I feel lighter, I'm making different choices now, I feel different. I just feel different. I feel lighter, I feel more connected to myself. Hi, honey. And so, why would you need to feel lighter and more connected? Well, these frequencies that are bombarding us right now, these energies, I should take these off and plug in the battery. They're going to be unearthing all of these places within you where you aren't feeling, and it's going to be coming online. And you may have noticed this. I noticed for myself, I'm starting to pick up more heightened sensitivity in my gifts and my awareness. And as you learn to tune into the parts that are coming online and integrate them into just your natural way of being, you'll find that you do have more energy, you have more access to your own energy, and you have more access to understanding your own tool set and who you are, including all of your energy centers that are designed to help you use your body, your mind, and your spirit in connection to connect to the people and projects and purpose that you were born for. Now, you may teach other people some form of this, and you're listening to me and you're like, well, Val, why are you different? What is it? What is the difference between you and the other shaman I went to, and the ayahuasca trip I did, and I don't know, whatever else you may have done to find yourself? I have a gift for feeling instantly and knowing instantly where in your energy center and being you are dead or disconnected from your own ability to feel. And then I have a unique process of bringing that back online with you and allowing you to recalibrate and feel that part of yourself, which then helps you feel higher level vibration of yourself. The parts that were deadened or dulled are the parts that you feel missing or disconnected from. And that disconnection is your disconnection to your soul client. It's your disconnection to your next $20,000, $30,000. It's your disconnection to that feeling of ease that you know and have been asking for. So with that in mind, I'm going to do a collective reading right now with my cards and my intuition and my gifts into everyone that's watching this live stream and will be watching this live stream afterwards, and why what it is for you that will resonate to unlock something within you that's been dead or disconnected or dulled, that's not allowing you to connect into your own intuition, your own gifts. All right? Let me know how this resonates for you. Say hello, honey. Steven, are you here live with me? Hey, honey, I miss you. All right. So first we're going to pull from the Amber Annette's deck for the collective. And this is just to help your mind understand the words that I'm speaking and the energy that's coming through right now about this. Ooh, that came flying out. Who's here with me? Say hello. I'm doing a collective energy interpretation of those of you watching this playback and looking for answers about your own next level of awareness for yourself, your own next level of intuition, your own next $20,000 to $50,000 in your business, your own next depth of immersion to your soul clients. So let's tune in. All right, so as I tune in, I'm feeling energy here, I'm feeling third eye. So for most of you that come to me, there is a tightness and restriction that is due to guilt and obligation as your own hidden allegiance to your parents, to your church. Hi, let me see, I can't get my glasses on. Hi, Jessie, welcome. I'm an energy guide and an oracle channel. And my gift is tuning into your patterns of restriction, your emotional resistances to your own feeling and gifts, and your next business strategy could explode your business and income as you do this work. So I'm tuning into the collective that will be watching this live stream, and we're feeling this tightness in here that's coming from a guilt and an obligation. There's more energy focused outside of you than inside of you. And this is usually what all of us are doing when we're feeling disconnected from our inspiration, when we're feeling maybe a little bored with what we've been doing and not confused, but an impulse to create something bigger and more beyond where we are. You must do the work to check in with yourself how your allegiances are to other people's ideas about how it's supposed to be, or about you, your own programming and your own judgment that's coming through about your gifts and how you want to express them. Now is not the time to sit in tradition and constriction and convention. Now is the time to allow yourself to do the work of feeling what's coming up for you in these cosmic transits, the emotions that may have not been felt for a long time, and let yourself feel them. If they bubble up and it feels too painful or even causes like a painful reaction in your body, that's when you know it's a good time to get some help to express and feel what's inside of you from a place of compassion and curiosity. Sometimes before you feel them, it can feel so much like, oh, when I start to feel it, I'm going to go back to that time and place, and it's going to be difficult. Hi, Caitlin, welcome. So I'd love to tune into the couple of you that are joining as I'm here, and I'm doing this collective reading into your energy. So tell me if this resonates for you, this feeling of allegiance to other people's judgment that are embedded inside of you. Now, for myself, up until about 2018, I found my parents happening in my own thought process before my own thoughts, even though I'm almost 50 years old. So I did the work to clear. There was actually a neural experience where I would get cut off from my own channel. I cleared that. It took a lot of work for me to clear that. It was an emotional process for me to discover where my natural process of thought had been disrupted as a child. My well-meaning parents guided me, sometimes with the cuff to the back of the head, that disrupted my own natural flow of intuition. So many of you are going to be like this, and we can recreate the pathway. We can recreate the response your nervous system has to your own creativity, your own intuition, and redirect how you receive your own inspiration and thoughts. It's really important to do this work because most of us are blind to our own disruptions that we've learned either through our culture, through our childhood, through our DNA. You get to come back into a more wonderful space of awareness of your own natural way of being, and that's your gift of being alive. That's what you're supposed to do with your life force. Caitlin says, definitely. I've been processing through that for the past few years. Lots of clearing. Okay, Caitlin, I would love it. All right, so the cards that popped up are I really just, the cards aren't as clear as the message coming through, that releasing these allegiances is what allows you to begin to feel your heart and your own heart feelings. And the heart feelings, you know, my client Keisha has moved from her mind, which when we're thinking in our mind, we're doing a lot of what ifs, we're doing a lot of but what about them, we're doing a lot of hesitation, procrastination, irritation. When you move out of your mind and into your heart space, you have a lot of confident, certain, committed decisions coming from a feeling of embodiment, which means you're also connected into the other people you're meant to serve much more powerfully. So if you haven't understood energetic marketing until now, this is. Hey, Christy, welcome. So money magic comes from you. Hey, Keisha, comes from you taking the space and time to be aware of your own needs, your own body, and your own desires. And most of the controlling, successful, highly aware people that come to me, not controlling over yourself, as you release that control and tune more into a flow-based system of awareness with your body and your mind and your spirit, it does become a joyful process. Hey, Christy. Hey, Keisha. So money magic doesn't come from learning some bomb strategy. Money magic, because that bomb strategy very well won't work for you. Or it may work for you, but not until you do this work. You see, most of my clients develop powerful strategies that make them their first $10,000, $15,000, $20 a month, or get them $30,000 people in their group over a month, because they tune into themselves more powerfully than ever, and the strategy and the foundation emerges from that truth of alignment to what they need. They've never really listened to what they needed. And maybe you've signed up and spent a lot of money in power coaches, but you didn't have that level of intimacy with them or yourself, so you really didn't break through to that level of connection to freedom that you're looking for within yourself. It's about trust, and trust comes from daily repetition, connection, devotion to what is true for you, and releasing what isn't true for you. And so many of us repeat over and over allegiance and patterning with what isn't true, so we begin to think that's what all there is. Do you feel me on this? All right, so music is coming up. Music. Now I'm working with music myself and doing my drops, and I'm gonna be working on that drop today. So get into action. Get into action. Now, there's a lot of coaches that say, just go do the thing, and then you're gonna, move through and leap into the decision. Well, for some of you and some of us, we won't take that decision until we do this work. And that's because we need to do this work first. We are keeping ourselves from our power because we almost know better. But we could stay stuck here for years, and our gifts are some of the most powerful gifts and blessings to share. So we get to do this work of understanding our own patterns, understanding our own feelings, and learning how to powerfully speak and express our truth and what we know from a place of confidence and certainty and connection that comes from inside of us, not outside of us. Got to break the pattern, exactly. All right, so with that in mind, I want to pull some other cards to see what's coming up in this collective. I'm feeling a lot of heart chakra right now as I'm tuning in. And that, after we peel back that guilt and allegiance to what isn't true for you, you do start to feel your heart. So how many of you think that you have still have a closed off heart? And those of you that watch that won't ever comment, that are thinking about working with me, protecting yourself and thinking that you don't have time in your business and that your community doesn't have time for you to open your heart and do this work is a lie. You are going to be so much more efficiently connected to your truths, your ideas, and your solutions, and the kind of people you actually want to work with more deeply, and the current people you work with, their heart's going to open when yours does. And on a limitless scale. So take the leap to trust yourself and back yourself. Burn down anything that isn't true for you. And one of the biggest time wasters and money wasters and hidden tightnesses that affect and impact people's ability to do what they came to do and be is guilt and shame and obligation. Yes, Jessie, what are you doing to open yours? And can I tune in with you today since I've never met you before? Have you been watching me and I didn't get to talk to you yet? Caitlin says probably some. It was a thick wall. I've made progress. Yeah, it's always opening more and more. I'm telling you, if this part is tight, then there's more opening that will happen with your heart as you open. And if you haven't fully gone into your lower chakras yet, that's going to come as you open your heart. Regenerating your neural pathways, regenerating these emotional and energy centers within yourself is money. And of course, for you, it's not just about the money. You already know how to make a lot of money. It's about that feeling when you wake up that you're in absolute aligned passion and purpose, and that you're doing what you know you're meant to do, and that you're fully open and light and channeling through the God force that you were born to be. That's what I help you do within days, and then we keep recalibrating to it over weeks and months, however long you decide to be with me. We're here to clean the slate of what was and to let go of what is no longer true, and to tone down these reflexes that keep you bouncing back into places that won't let you illuminate fully as who you are. Jessie says, absolutely, I just started following you. I've been doing meditation and using my oils more often. Awesome. Okay, so you're sort of like in a beginning stages. I will tune in with you and Caitlin, okay? So let me drink some water. You can hear my thirsty throat. And I'd love for you to take a look at, let's drink water here. I'd love for you to take a look at all the videos and everything I've been sharing, because every day a new message comes through, and I'm channeling, I'm just open and streaming through what's meant to come through today and each day that I show up. Hey Amanda, how are you? Yeah, journaling is so powerful, Jessie. And you won't believe how many clients I have who stopped journaling because their mother or husband or someone scary read their journal, and their life was changed at that point. And we have a beautiful program called The Reboot that's reactivated so many people to their power center and their journaling ability to talk to themselves and know themselves. We call it a vessel guide instead of a journal. It's your vessel guide. You want to be in touch and know your vessel. So, okay, I'm going to tune in with Jessie. Let me know when you feel me tuning in. And I'm tuning in to your higher self and energy center. See what messages come through. See what I feel, see what I know. Let me know when you feel me tuning in. What a playful guide you have coming through. And that heart chakra that I'm feeling feels like you. Do you feel a tightness here and here? Let me know if that resonates for you. Now let's see what that's about. It's like there was a time when you weren't allowed to, you do feel me, okay? There was a time when you weren't allowed to be yourself, and it's a distant memory, but that tightness is still so normal, and it's beginning to release. So play is really important for you, to learn how to trust being playful, and that it's safe to be playful. Finding your center is a really good project for you. For me and a lot of my clients, being in a state of bliss more and more is what allows you to understand how out of whack and detached you were from your own peaceful center. So many of us are so used to accommodating and pleasing others and just tolerating really unacceptable conditions within our own body and being. And when you do this work with me, it becomes so jarring what you used to be tolerant of that you won't allow it anymore. So the more time you can spend in your center and in a playful place, accepting and knowing that you are divine and you are a vessel for the divine, is going to really, really, really bring you into a state of gratitude and connection, and is going to open you up to the next leap that you want to take for yourself. How does it resonate for you? Let's pull a question card. And do you feel my energy sort of opening up the tightness that's within this chest panel? I feel almost a little panic as we're opening up this energy. Let me know how that all resonates for you. Jessie says, yeah, that's so true. Okay. So, why am I innocent? I feel like this is a reference to clean slate, clear vision, Jessie. I have this beautiful online program. It's a self-guided study. It's called Clean Slate, Clear Vision. And I channeled it in January 2019 after the January eclipse that was so painful, painfully extracting. And it's a really powerful program that helps you clear all of this. So many of you that are watching me and listening to me are having still allegiance and attachment to the collective paradigm that's no longer in your guilt, shame, obligation centers. You may feel it in a different place in your body than here. This is where I know that's what it is. As you release that allegiance, so much opens up for you in your cognitive ability to consciously process your own intake of information. Right now, for so many of us, until you do this work, it's almost like you're deflecting helpful and powerful messages from people you want to work with. You're literally cock blocking the stuff that you're so desperately writing about in your journal and asking for. And a few hours, days, and weeks of this work with me will turn off those deflectors and turn your own awareness inward, which then becomes an overflow of your own ability to process and decide and be in your life fully. It just is a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. Jessie says, there is a little panic. I felt that. I've been really trying to step into my power. So I want you to read, tell me what happens when you step into your power, because this is what happens to most of you that have success with me. You are so gifted. You're so gifted. And the moments that you've attempted to feel that power come through you, you feel panic, your PTSD kicks in, and it just feels too scary, and you try to keep moving forward a little bit, but you operate with doing, and you're not actually letting that power come inside of you. So you're split in your energy. You're just gonna get frustrated like I did over and over again, year after year, having part of myself be immersed and part of myself being still in the old world. And it's just like, why isn't this working? And so that feeling of fear when your own soul starts to come into your body, and that panic and that excitement, that's something we can work through together. And you get to process not only your past life traumas, but this life traumas, and regenerate that trauma into power and ability to decide so rapidly and decisively in your own life. Okay? So let me tune into Caitlin and Jesse. If this resonates for you, I have products from a free meditation to a $22 to $100-something to $500, and to work with me one-to-one, the minimum right now is $1,500, and that offer is the bomb. It's an incredible 30-day offer with a digital portrait, access to Celebrate, 5 days one-to-one with me, and 30 days frequencies coming through the Celebrate monthly drops. You have access to everything since September, and the Valtopia Awakened Empath Business Bundle. So that's your best deal right now. I have not been offering that, and since Corona and all this shift, that's my offer to everybody that's ready to embody and prep for the higher level offering, one-to-one offerings that I have, that really let you clear and regenerate every part of your body and being to support what your vision is and who you desire to be. And then the shutdown happens. Yeah, that's my specialty, because PTSD floods your body with this decision that I can't. And you must have someone help you regenerate those PTSD and neural pathways to create I can. You get to change that. And when you do, you're not just doing it for yourself, Jesse. You're doing it for your family, 7 generations back and forward, and you're going to instantly see people reach out to you that you thought were gone, or you wondered why they rejected you at another time. You're going to suddenly get unexpected checks. Doing this work to shift your cellular structure and neural pathways to support your vision and to create beliefs that you desire versus contracted and obligated views and beliefs and perceptions that you didn't even know you're carrying forward, and actually putting on your people and instilling into your training and every project you do until you do this work to clean up. You're wondering why am I still getting those results? You're pumping that into your work and being. It's a no-brainer. Hi, Tanya, welcome. All right, so please apply on Valtopia.com. Even if you are budget, you don't know, apply on there. Tell me who you are. I'm watching your videos. I want to be in the Valtopia, or I want to work with you. Here's where I am, and we will figure out what's right for you. Of course, working one-to-one with me, like I said, begins at $1,500 for the 30 days. But the self-guided study is really powerful and life-changing. And I have a business opportunity for those of you that are healers and guides and need some sort of business to amplify and grow into. I have an incredible healing business opportunity for you with a personal device that measures your frequencies and transmits frequencies. It's blowing my mind what this thing can do, and I'm waiting for mine in the mail. But there are some incredible coupons and opportunities that end in less than a couple weeks. So please reach out to me if that is something of interest to you. You don't want to miss out. You can get it later, but you won't be able to get the deal that's going right now. All right, so Caitlin, are you there? Let me tune in with you. Yummy. All right. Caitlin, let me know when you feel me tuning in. Awa yimo wo yini wa ama wo yina wa wa mo ma wa yini wa yini wa wo yimo wa yini wa. Caitlin. Oh, you're so held. Your guides are just holding you, and there's such a bright light in the center. All right. Jesse, I just cleared that energy. And as I tune in with Caitlin, I feel heart chakra for you too, Caitlin, and I feel this tightness right here in the base of my throat. Tanya, thank you. I'll check back with you, okay? And I do private message those of you who comment on my live streams and reach out. I'm here to help you. My results are incredible. If you're going to reach out, or if I think you need to work with me, I'm going to reach out. I love what I do. It's incredible. I don't feel guilty about offering you my services at all. I feel blessed. All right. Okay, Caitlin, grounding. Grounding is really important. Sunshine and radiance and illumination. Yes, I'll tune in with you, Tanya. And then that's the last one for today, because I got some appointments. You chose this. Caitlin, I don't know how you feel about the concept that you were born to be alive and choose who you are and be, but that is exactly how I operate with you and myself and my clients. And look, dragons are coming through. So grounding and dragons. So the throat has been big. So you're probably, I know we talked on another live stream. You're probably one of my potential clients or Valtopians who really has that energy, and I can feel it. The block or the perceived stopping place is here. And that's a sign of you hovering above your body, or just being up here and sort of in the cosmos, and not really knowing what your lower chakras are, being rooted into the earth, grounded with the dragons. And so this work for you is to understand and know why you feel blocked here, what is happening, and to do the work of opening. And all of my work does that. It's like, that's my jam. So let's pull you a question card to see what this is about. Yeah, it's about your health. Having this tightness and blocked energy, or not letting the flow down in your body, isn't just like a privilege or a pleasure. It's about your health, your wealth, and your beingness. This work that I talk about is not a self-care fantasy, fluffy gift. This is a powerful investment in your business and your life, and will change radically how you think and feel about yourself, how you process information for yourself, and how you decide to make forward leaps in your business. It's going to change everything. So, and look, the next card is wealthy. Look at that. So, surrender to your divine being and invest in what it takes to open and expand your channel, and feel and process emotions in a way that let you be exactly who you were always meant to be and know you are. You know what to do if I'm your guide, or my self-guided study is what you need. And last reading, hi Jacqueline, is with Tanya. Let me tune in with Tanya. Let me know when you feel me tuning in. And Caitlin, let me know how that resonated for you. Tanya, I feel a lot of heart chakra, and I feel crown and third eye. And I feel like there's some grief and resolution in your heart, and heart expansion, that there's some inner child work to do there, that's really going to, throat chakra work that's going to really allow you to tune into your, opening up your, cracking your wings open and flying free into who you really are. And I don't know if you live near the beach or you love looking at pictures of oceans, but Tanya, this could open up with you something powerful, and shifting your sense of worthiness in yourself, which allows you, and now I really feel my solar plexus and lower chakras, and it feels almost like a little hurty, painful. So we might have some boundary work that you need to do. So let me know how all this resonates. And thank you. If I read you, please share my live stream, or post a review, or go look at my work and look to work with me, especially those of you who watch my live stream day after day, month after month. Yeah? All right, let me pull a question for you, Tanya. Yeah, why do I like myself? Right? Some sometimes we don't feel like we like ourselves, and it's because of these incidents that have happened, and we still haven't cleared some inner trauma within, and that is something we can do rapidly and powerfully. So, all right. Hannah says, why not me? I didn't know you wanted a card, Hannah, and I was doing new people that I've never met with before, that I'm hoping will fill out an application and will book in and work with me. All right, thank you so much for showing up. And here's a question card for everyone, including Hannah. Why am I healthy? It's a choice. It's a choice. It's a daily devotion. And I have so many opportunities and solutions for you to not only tune into how you can be healthy, but wealthy too. And it's all about you. It's all about you and how to find the way that works for you. If you're a highly sensitive, high-achieving, spiritual entrepreneur who really is ready to open up your channel and stream through it with ease, healing messages. You're already doing it, but it's just not coming through the way. And you really want to work more deeply one-to-one at a high level, and know that your gifts are going to change and make an impact on so many people. And you're ready to find out where inside of yourself you've locked into certain ideas about things, or you're blinded from certain aspects of yourself. Fill out the application. Let's get going, honey. Own your frequency. You're the miracle. I'll see you on the next stream.